Well, here I am with Mr. Lazy Bones. This is his rest time. So I wanted to jump on here and share something with you. I've read some posts where people say things like, oh, we wanted to give our dog some more freedom around the house, so we've, started just letting him roam in more rooms, and we're having a problem with him, peeing or pooping. And I mean, what should we do? And here's what you should do. I believe you should stop thinking of your dog as being a person. Your dog is an animal. Your dog will be happiest when you're happiest. And you're not going to be happy when you let that dog roam around the house and it's leaving messes and chewing things up and stuff like that. So let your dog earn more freedom. Okay? When dogs are trained, the trainers always talk about, you need to work with the dog in whatever atmosphere, whether it's, at the training area or in your home. And then go out into a little bit more open area. Like maybe you walk in your neighborhood when there's not many people out. Or if you want to take the dog to a store, you're not going to go at peak hours, right? You're going to go when there's hardly anybody there, because the dog needs an opportunity to be gradually introduced to new situations. And it's the same in your home. If you say, okay, well, we always just keep the dog in this one room with us, but gee, we want him to have a little more freedom. Your dog doesn't need a little more freedom, okay? Remember, the dog is not a person. The dog will be happiest when you're happy, okay? So honestly, if there are certain rooms in my apartment the dog does not go in. And the dog's not missing anything. Okay, and I'm happy because I don't have to worry about the stuff that's in that room and that he might get into it and mess it up, ruin it, or, possibly become endangered himself because maybe he wants to, like, eat a, Christmas ornament that's made out of bread dough with wire in it or something like that. So just keep that in mind when you're making decisions for your dog. Spend your decision-making energy and your training energy on what's going to help you and your dog live together in peace. And don't be susceptible to thoughts like, here's an example, when you're out walking the dog and you think, oh, instead of this 6-foot leash, I should get one of those, ones that goes out like 15 or 20 feet, and then winds back up when you push the button so that the dog can, go around and sniff and everything. No. When you get one of those, you have much less control over the dog. The more distance there is on that line between you and the dog, the longer it takes for the dog to feel what you're trying to tell it. And the longer it takes for the dog to, for example, be reeled back in. If you need the dog back in for the safety of other people or the dog's safety, or just, because you just need to go someplace else at that time. So the dog, again, is going to be happy when you're happy. So don't let yourself be susceptible to thinking of the dog as a person, okay? Keep your dog close to you. If you want your dog to have some freedom, go to a friend's fenced-in yard, or if you have a fenced-in yard, or, a dog park, if that's safe in your area. You get what I'm saying here? I hope this helps some. Sometimes we create problems with our dogs because we believe that they need things that they really don't need. What they need is a close relationship with us and getting accustomed to what we want and how we want it. And then they'll be happy because they'll be doing the things that make us happy, and they'll be happy.